Welcome to my channel. HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I tell you about the United States of America all coins which are most expensive, rare, valuable, and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. Every so often, a simple coin reveals a story so rich, so majestic, that it transcends its tiny size and becomes a treasure in both value and meaning. One such coin is the United States of America Washington State $quarter from the year 2016, featuring the awe-inspiring Shawnee National Forest. This coin is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, and while it was made to circulate across the country, a few rare versions have turned out to be worth far more than face value, and the reason why will absolutely amaze you. At first glance, the Shawnee quarter looks like any other coin in your pocket. But take a closer look, and you'll see something magical, an intricate depiction of one of Illinois' most captivating natural wonders. The reverse of the coin showcases Camel Rock, a stunning sandstone formation nestled deep within the Shawnee National Forest. Perched majestically on the rock is a soaring red-tailed hawk, wings outstretched, as if guarding the forest below. This isn't just a pretty picture. It's a tribute to the wild and rugged beauty of America's heartland. The Shawnee National Forest is a place where history, wildlife, and geology come together in breathtaking harmony. It covers over 280,000 acres of land, filled with canyons, waterfalls, and ancient cliffs that have stood for millions of years. The coin's artwork captures that sense of timelessness in a single, powerful image. Now, what truly makes this coin so exciting for collectors isn't just its design. It's the unexpected minting errors and ultra-rare characteristics that appeared in only a handful of coins. These quirks, invisible to most people, are what transform an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream and an investment worth thousands. One of the most talked about errors in the 2016 Shawnee quarter is the doubled die. This occurs when a coin die strikes the planchet more than once, slightly out of alignment, creating a shadowy, doubled appearance on the inscriptions or design elements. Some rare Shawnee quarters show doubling on the words United States of America or E pluribus unum, and these examples are extremely valuable. Other rare varieties include off-center strikes, where the coin's design is noticeably shifted to one side. This kind of error is eye-catching and obvious, making it easy to spot even without special tools. The greater the misalignment, and the more visible the date and key details, the more valuable the coin becomes to collectors. Then there are die breaks, often seen as raised lines or lumps on the coin's surface. These are caused by cracks in the die used during minting. Some Shawnee quarters show dramatic die breaks near the hawk or along the edge of Camel Rock, giving the coin a one-of-a-kind look. Collectors love these unique imperfections. They tell the story of the minting process and highlight the rarity of the piece. Some even more dramatic errors have surfaced, like coins struck on the wrong planchet, meaning the coin blank was originally intended for a different denomination. A Shawnee quarter mistakenly struck on a dime or nickel planchet would be extremely lightweight, undersized, and incredibly rare. Such coins can command jaw-dropping prices at auction. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. Coins that have never been circulated and retain their original shine are called mint state, or MS, coins. A Shawnee quarter graded MS-67 or MS-68, especially with a rare error, is an absolute prize. These high-grade specimens are often slabbed and authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Proof coins add another layer of value. These are specially struck with extra care for collectors and typically minted in San Francisco. The Shawnee proof quarter features a mirror-like background with sharp, frosted details that make the hawk and rock formation pop. If you manage to find a proof with an error or in pristine deep cameo condition, you could be holding something very special. The Shawnee quarter is also beloved for what it represents. More than just a coin, it's a tribute to preservation, to nature untouched by modern chaos. It's a reminder that America's natural beauty is something to be celebrated and protected. In many ways, carrying one of these quarters feels like holding a little piece of the forest in your hand. The America the Beautiful series inspired millions of Americans to start looking at their pocket change differently. It sparked a movement of new collectors, many of whom found joy, education, and even wealth through the simple act of checking their coins. The Shawnee quarter, with its graceful design and hidden rarities, is one of the stars of that series. For those new to collecting, this coin is the perfect place to begin. It combines artistry, natural history, and the chance at an incredible payday. And for veteran collectors, it offers yet another piece to complete a set, one that continues to surprise the market with its rising value. Whether found in circulation, in a proof set, or inside a forgotten drawer, the Shawnee quarter teaches us something profound: that hidden treasure often exists in the most ordinary places. You don't need to be a professional treasure hunter to find one. You just need to know what to look for. So take a few moments to examine your spare change. That ordinary-looking 2016 quarter might not be so ordinary after all. Look for the details, check for errors, and inspect the condition. You might be staring at something truly valuable. Because one exceptional 2016 Washington State quarter dollar featuring the Shawnee National Forest, with a dramatic minting error and preserved in flawless condition, has been valued today at $55,000. Top 2. There are moments in coin collecting when history, art, and nature collide, and the result is something truly unforgettable. One such masterpiece is the 2010 United States of America Washington State quarter dollar featuring the breathtaking Yosemite National Park. This quarter is more than just currency. It's a monument, a tribute, and for a select few, a pathway to unexpected fortune. Hidden among these coins lies a secret. Some versions of this quarter hold immense value, and the story behind them is nothing short of remarkable. The heart of this coin is one of America's most iconic landscapes, Yosemite Valley, located deep in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California. Carved over millions of years by ancient glaciers, Yosemite's towering cliffs and cascading waterfalls have drawn visitors from every corner of the globe. The 2010 Yosemite quarter captures this awe-inspiring place with a single, bold image: the majestic granite face of El Capitan, rising like a stone titan into the sky. The design is simple yet powerful. El Capitan dominates the reverse side of the quarter, with pine trees at its base to show its massive scale. The name, Yosemite, is inscribed just below the mountain, a reminder of the park's towering presence in the hearts of nature lovers and explorers. The image isn't just artistic. It's a call to remember America's natural wonders. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the Yosemite quarter represents the third release in a series of 56 coins celebrating national parks and sites across the country. But this particular coin has gained the attention of collectors for more than just its stunning design. It's also become famous for rare errors and unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest. Some of the most valuable Yosemite quarters were struck with striking mistakes, flaws that occurred during the minting process but ended up making the coin far more desirable. One such error is known as a doubled die, where letters or design elements appear slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the minting dies. A Yosemite quarter with visible doubling, especially on inscriptions like E pluribus unum or the date, is extremely rare and sought after. Another key feature to watch for is off-center strikes. This happens when the blank coin, known as a planchet, is not properly aligned in the press. The result is a partial image that can sometimes crop out part of the design or lettering. The more dramatic the error, and the more of the design still visible, the more collectors are willing to pay. There are also reports of die cracks and cuts in some 2010 Yosemite quarters. These imperfections appear as raised bumps or lines on the coin's surface, caused by aging or damaged minting dies. While they might seem like flaws, in the world of numismatics, they're marks of distinction, and they often raise a coin's value significantly. Beyond errors, condition plays a huge role in determining the worth of a Yosemite quarter. Coins graded as mint state, or MS, by professional services like PCGS or NGC are in pristine, uncirculated condition. These coins shine with original luster and show no signs of wear. A Yosemite quarter graded MS-68 or higher is rare and highly valuable, especially if it features one of the aforementioned minting anomalies. Even more elite are the proof versions of this quarter. Struck with extraordinary care, these coins are made for collectors and feature a mirror-like background and frosted design details. A 2010 Yosemite-proof quarter, especially in deep cameo condition, is a showstopper. Combine that with a minting error or high grade, and you've got something truly special on your hands. There's also intrigue around coins that were struck on the wrong planchet. If a Yosemite quarter was mistakenly minted on a blank intended for another denomination, say, a nickel or a foreign coin, it would have unusual weight, shape, or coloration. These wrong planchet errors are extraordinarily rare and can fetch staggering prices at auction. Collectors and treasure hunters often underestimate modern quarters, thinking that only old coins carry serious value. But the 2010 Yosemite quarter proves that even recent coins can be gold mines, if you know what to look for. It's a thrilling reminder that hidden gems can be found right in your pocket change. It's not just about the money, though. Holding a coin like the Yosemite quarter connects you to one of the greatest natural cathedrals on Earth. El Capitan has stood for millions of years, and now it's immortalized in metal, circulating quietly through everyday life until someone sees it for what it really is. Many collectors find the Yosemite quarter to be the crown jewel of their America the Beautiful collections. Its blend of design, symbolism, rarity, and value is hard to beat. And with fewer pristine or error-filled versions known to exist, demand for this coin only continues to grow with each passing year. For those passionate about American heritage and natural history, this quarter is more than a collectible. It's a story, a lesson, and a legacy. It speaks to the pride of national preservation and to the thrill of discovery that comes with every rare find. Whether you're a seasoned coin expert or a beginner with an eye for detail, the 2010 Yosemite quarter offers a chance to uncover something incredible. The next time you get a handful of change, pause and check closely. You might be holding a tiny treasure that most people would never notice. So now, with all this in mind, imagine this: a 2010 Washington State $quarter featuring Yosemite National Park, struck with a rare double die error and preserved in flawless mint condition, has recently been valued at $75,000. Top 3. There's something magical about discovering a hidden treasure in something so ordinary as a coin. One of the most remarkable examples of that magic is the United States of America Washington State $quarter from 2018, which features the breathtaking Apostle Islands. It may look like just another coin in your change jar, but in rare cases, this quarter has proven to be worth far more than 25 cents. It's a piece of American artistry, and in some cases, a small fortune waiting to be uncovered. The Apostle Islands quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful series, a program launched in 2010 to honor national parks and historic sites across the United States. Each coin in the series tells a story, and the one told by the Apostle Islands quarter is one of untamed beauty, adventure, and preservation. Struck in 2018, it commemorates the Apostle Islands National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, a place of serene wilderness and deep cultural history. The design of this quarter is a masterpiece in miniature. On the reverse side, you'll find a kayaker gracefully paddling along the shoreline, dwarfed by the towering cliffs of the sea caves that make this region famous. In the background, you can see the majestic Devil's Island lighthouse standing like a watchful guardian of the lake. Every detail, from the water's gentle ripples to the jagged rock formations, was carefully engraved to represent the raw, natural beauty of the lake's superior coastline. But it's not just the design that makes this coin special. What really sets the 2018 Apostle Islands quarter apart are the rare and fascinating errors that appeared in a limited number of strikes. These minting anomalies are what turn a simple collector's piece into something far more valuable and highly sought after by numismatists across the country. One such error includes an off-center strike. This happens when the blank coin, or planchet, isn't properly aligned during the minting process, resulting in a coin with part of the design missing or pushed to one side. When this error occurs on the Apostle Islands quarter, especially if the date or key design features are still visible, it becomes a unique specimen that can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Another type of error that collectors are hunting for is the double die. This occurs when the coin's image is struck twice slightly out of alignment, causing letters or images to appear doubled. On the Apostle Islands quarter, doubling might appear on the inscriptions such as Apostle Islands e pluribus unum, or even on the date. When confirmed and professionally graded, a double die error can dramatically increase the coin's value. Some rare versions of the Apostle Islands quarter have also been found struck on the wrong planchet. Imagine discovering a quarter that was accidentally minted on a dime or foreign coin blank. It would be lighter, smaller, and instantly recognizable as something out of the ordinary. These errors are exceedingly rare and can command astonishing prices at auction. Then there are the die chips and cuds, small raised bumps or extra metal on the surface of the coin caused by a damaged die. While they might seem minor to the untrained eye, these small imperfections are viewed as highly collectible by serious coin hunters. When found on the 2018 quarter, especially near the Kayaka or lighthouse, they add a unique charm and considerable value. Of course, condition is everything. The value of any rare coin depends greatly on its preservation. Coins graded as MS, mint state, particularly those scoring MS 67 or higher, are in pristine condition with sharp details and no signs of wear. The few Apostle Islands quarters that have been professionally graded at the top levels, especially those with rare minting errors, are the true stars of this story. Another important variation to be aware of is the difference between circulation strikes and special collector versions. The San Francisco Mint, for example, produced proof and silver-proof versions of the Apostle Islands quarter. These have a stunning mirror-like finish and were never released for general circulation. While most people won't find these in everyday pocket change, they are often discovered in inherited collections or overlooked at coin shops. The Apostle Islands themselves offer the perfect backdrop for such an adventurous coin. This national lakeshore features over 20 islands, carved by time and ice, filled with ancient forests, shipwrecks, and wildlife. Kayaking through these waters is like paddling into a different world, quiet, remote, and sacred. And somehow, all of that feeling is captured in this single, small coin. That's what makes collecting quarters like the 2018 Apostle Islands edition so thrilling. Each one is a slice of American history and geography. And sometimes, the thrill turns into a life-changing surprise when you stumble upon a rare error or high-grade coin that others missed. Coin collecting is about more than just value. It's about stories, discoveries, and the rush of finding something extraordinary in the ordinary. The Apostle Islands quarter reminds us that even modern coins can hold deep value, especially if you know what to look for. So whether you're a passionate numismatist or just curious about what's in your coin jar, keep your eyes open. Examine those quarters carefully. Because among them, you might just find a hidden gem. And if you happen to be lucky enough to come across a 2018 Washington State $quarter featuring the Apostle Islands design, in mint state with a rare error, know this: it has recently been valued at $25,000. Top 4. Have you ever looked at the change in your pocket and wondered if one of those coins might be hiding a small fortune? It may seem like a fantasy, but some quarters from the United States Mint carry far more value than their face suggests. One stunning example is the 2018 Washington State $quarter that honors Voyagers National Park, a coin that, in certain rare cases, has been appraised at an incredible value far beyond what most people would ever expect. The Voyagers National Park quarter was released as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 through 2021. This coin was designed not just as currency, but as a tribute to one of the most scenic and historically rich national parks in the northern United States. Located in northern Minnesota, Voyagers National Park is a paradise of interconnected lakes, vast forests, and a history deeply tied to early fur trade routes. It's a place where nature meets legacy, and this quarter captures that spirit beautifully. On the reverse of the coin, you'll find an image that instantly transports you to the tranquil waters of the Northwoods. A majestic loon floats gracefully across the lake, framed by a rocky island and towering pine trees. The scene is calm, almost silent, echoing the stillness of the park itself. It's a design that connects deeply with anyone who's ever appreciated the peace of nature or the mystery of the wilderness. But what really makes this quarter shine for collectors and coin hunters are the rare and valuable errors that appeared in limited numbers. While millions of these quarters were minted, only a tiny fraction were affected by these fascinating minting mistakes, which make the coins highly sought after by numismatists and treasure seekers alike. One of the most desirable versions of this coin includes the coveted double die error. In this anomaly, the coin's design elements, like the lettering or the outline of the loon, appear to be duplicated or slightly shifted due to a mistake during the minting process. This small flaw makes the coin completely unique, and when it's graded in excellent condition, collectors are willing to pay thousands just to have one. Another prized rarity is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned with the dies during minting, resulting in a design that is shifted or partially missing. In the case of the Voyagers quarter, this kind of error often leaves part of the loon or the trees incomplete, creating an oddly balanced image that turns a common coin into a conversation piece and a collectible with serious value. Then there are the wrong planchet errors. These occur when a quarter design is accidentally struck on a blank meant for a different coin, such as a dime or foreign coin. These mistakes are incredibly rare, but when they do happen, they're worth every bit of attention. The weight, color, and appearance of the coin are different from what you'd expect, making it instantly stand out to the trained eye of a collector. One detail that elevates this coin even further is where it was minted. There are three main mints that produced the 2018 Voyagers quarters: Philadelphia, P., Denver, D., and San Francisco, S. Of particular interest are the proof and silver proof coins struck in San Francisco. These coins were never meant for circulation, featuring mirror-like finishes and highly detailed images. Some of these proofs have been found with errors as well, making them a double delight for collectors. The coin's condition, or grade, is another key factor in its value. Coins that have been preserved without any wear, known as mint state coins, are far more valuable than their circulated counterparts. In fact, an error coin in mint state 67 or higher can fetch enormous prices at auction or through private collectors. It's not just about rarity, it's about perfection. Even among those who aren't collectors, the Voyagers quarter has become a symbol of beauty and discovery. It encourages people to take a second look at their pocket change, to imagine the stories behind the coins they handle every day, and to appreciate the incredible designs that often go unnoticed. Beyond its design and monetary worth, this coin is a tribute to the early French-Canadian voyagers who explored these lands centuries ago. Their spirit of adventure, their courage, and their connection to the land live on in the waters and forests of this national park, and now, forever preserved on the face of a coin. The artistry behind the design, the historical significance of the region, and the mystery of rare errors all combine to make this quarter one of the most captivating in the America the Beautiful series. It speaks to explorers, dreamers, and everyday Americans who believe that even the smallest things can hold untold value. So, the next time you receive a handful of quarters, don't overlook them. Flip them over, examine them closely, and check for that tiny loon gliding over a quiet Minnesota lake. That humble coin might just be the key to a great discovery waiting right in your hand, because among the countless 2018 Voyagers quarters out there, a rare few, those struck with specific errors and preserved in pristine condition, have stunned the collecting world with a jaw-dropping value of $28,000. Top 5. In the world of coin collecting, there are some pieces that stand out not just for their metallic shine, but for the stories they tell and the secrets they hold. One such coin is the 2012 United States of America Washington State $quarter dedicated to Yunque National Forest. This quarter may appear like any other to the untrained eye, but deep within its details and mintage lie treasures that have left collectors speechless and treasure hunters thrilled. Yunque, located in the lush heart of Puerto Rico, is the only tropical rainforest in the United States National Forest System. Known for its biodiversity, waterfalls, and mystical fog, this magical place was honored through the America the Beautiful Quarters program. In 2012, the U.S. Mint released a quarter that not only captured the essence of this forest's beauty, but also became a symbol of rarity in the numismatic world. The reverse of this coin features a stunning depiction of the endangered coqui tree frog perched on a leaf, while a Puerto Rican parrot flies overhead. The design is rich with life, movement, and symbolism, honoring both the vibrant ecosystem of Yunque and the cultural pride of Puerto Rico. It's not just a coin, it's a work of art in your pocket. But what elevates this quarter into legendary status are the ultra-rare minting errors and conditions that have turned ordinary pieces into valuable treasures. Though millions were struck, only a few have emerged with the extraordinary features that send collectors into a frenzy. One such example includes a dramatic double die error. When you look at the words United States of America or Yunque, you might see the slightest ghost-like doubling, an accidental echo caused by a misaligned die during minting. This tiny error, invisible to most, turns the coin into a rare gem worth thousands. Other errors include off-center strikes, which create a dramatic shift in the design, sometimes cutting off part of the parrot's wings or the coqui frog's perch. These oddities are not mistakes to be tossed aside but rather quirks that boost the coin's uniqueness and value. Still more fascinating are the wrong planchet errors, where a quarter design was accidentally stamped on a blank meant for another denomination. These fluke pieces are rare and almost surreal to hold, their size, thickness, and weight all whispering, "I wasn't meant to exist." Collectors also hunt for proof versions of the Yunque quarter, especially those from the San Francisco Mint. These coins have a mirror-like finish and sharp, frosted details, giving them a depth that regular circulation coins lack. In flawless condition, they're prized, but when paired with a minting error? That's when the value skyrockets. It's important to know that not all valuable coins look brand new. Some with rare minting mistakes or unique die clashes have circulated, been passed hand to hand, and still fetched enormous sums when discovered. The beauty lies in the details. Something as small as a misplaced letter or an extra wing feather could mean a fortune. The demand for this coin has only grown as awareness spreads. Online auction sites, coin forums, and rare coin dealers are always on the lookout for Yunque quarters with a story. The right one, in the right condition, can create bidding wars and spark excitement in the tight-knit community of coin collectors. But beyond the thrill of value, there's a deep respect for what this coin represents. Yunque is not just a forest, it's a symbol of Puerto Rican heritage, a bastion of natural beauty, and a living reminder of the island's connection to the land. The coin is a tribute to all of that, and more. There's something magical about knowing that a piece of such value could be hiding in plain sight. You might find one in your change, in an old jar, or forgotten in a drawer. That's the mystery and joy of coin hunting. It could happen to anyone, at any time. The Yunque quarter isn't just rare because of its errors, it's a story captured in metal. From the coquille's high-pitched call to the parrot's fluttering wings, it tells a tale that's both wild and wondrous. And when collectors see that design, they're not just seeing a coin, they're seeing a window into a place unlike any other. This quarter also reminds us of the sheer artistry of the U.S. Mint. It takes tremendous skill to engrave such intricate detail on something so small. The leaves, the feathers, the curve of the frog's back, every feature is deliberate and delicate, adding to the coin's charm and significance. Whether you're a beginner just learning about rare coins or a seasoned numismatist on the hunt for the next big find, the 2012 Yunque quarter is a name worth remembering. It carries the weight of nature, culture, and history, all packed into a small piece of metal that fits in the palm of your hand. So keep your eyes open. The next time you're handed a quarter, don't toss it aside. Look closely, examine its features, and see if it might just be something extraordinary. Because one special version of this 2012 Yunque quarter dollar has shocked collectors around the world by being valued at an astonishing $65,000.